Once the first course of forms have been placed, wall reinforcement can be added. Wall reinforcement is to be installed based on the plans and specifications prepared by a qualified designer and must conform to local standards, regulations, and building codes. Horizontal wall reinforcing should be installed into the notched locations provided in the cross-tie connecting webs of the form. Unless specified otherwise by the designer, horizontal reinforcement is always installed after each course of form units are placed. Alternate the position of the horizontal reinforcing steel from one successive course to another. This practice creates a cage that maintains the alignment of the vertical wall reinforcement, which will be discussed later. Wall reinforcement is to be installed according to the plans and specifications prepared by a qualified designer and must conform to local standards, regulations, and building codes. A lap splice is the predominant method used for splicing reinforcing bars. Wall reinforcement can be sliced by using either a non-contact lap splice or a contact lap splice. A non-contact splice allows for the reinforcement to be spaced apart a required distance as determined by engineering requirements and applicable building codes. A contact lap splice requires the bars to be in contact and tied together. Whenever possible, non-contact splices are preferred in both horizontal and vertical reinforcement placement, as they can increase installation speed and flexibility. Remember that the length of the bars will usually lap each other between 40 and 60 times the diameter of the bar, depending on local code or engineering specification. In addition, the bars must not be farther apart than 1/5 the lap splice length, nor 6 inches, whichever is less in any installed condition. 5-foot lengths of rebar should be cut and bent to 90 degrees and placed at the corners. This will save time during the installation process. Following the first course placement, install the pre-bent 90-degree rebar into the corner form. Cut the horizontal reinforcement bar to ensure proper lap splice length and place it into the wall. To ensure the installation of rebar is completed with efficiency, installers generally mark the dimensions of straight rebar on the wall. This allows easy reference for the installer cutting the rebar and lets them place the necessary number of pieces for future courses. This concludes the Nudura Rebar video. Click the video above to continue watching our ICF Installation Guide for Residential Homes series. If you have any questions, please visit the Nudura website or contact your local Nudura sales or technical representative.